Hi. It is. Oh, geez, it's already after 1. It's Saturday. I thought I was gonna get up a little bit earlier, but I ended up sleeping in a little bit, and then just feeling a little down and stuff, so I didn't get streaming as soon as I could. But we're in for just a short little stream. Hey Matt, how's it going? Short little stream of some Metroid 2, and then I've got plans for later in the day. But for now, let me. Oh, where's my keyboard? Oh, jeez. Oh, it's a disaster. Hang on. Yeah, are we okay? I think we're fine. Just wait, actually, I think that's fine too. All right. Anyway, we're gonna play some Metroid 2 for the Game Boy. There it is. Yeah, let's pop it in. Now the cropping looks weird right now, but it's because we got to launch the Game Boy player. Or when we get to Game Boy, it'll be zoomed in properly. Action replay is just to launch Game Boy player software, and there we go. You're the voice of another Game Boy, did you now? Well, here is my Game Boy Advance SP that I will be using to control with. This is like super loud, isn't it? That's still super loud. Alright, that looks good. Bring this back. There we go. Alright. Turn on my Game Boy. Come back a bit. Oh, and get my map. I'm gonna need that. My trusty graph paper notebook. Of all the notes I took my first time through. I don't know why I left this keyboard on the floor. I haven't opened this yet for some reason. You know, last time I was using my SP as the controller, I think I forgot to turn the screen off on it. So that was silly of me. Hang on, it's a process. Ba-bomb, you need to be a little further up. It turns out I was still setting up. I rolled the intro too soon. Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm ready to rock. So, Metroid 2 Return of Samus. Better than I remember. Let me just find my map that I drew. I always say that. I always remind everybody that I drew it because I don't like using guides, you know? And so I don't... Yeah, oh, I forgot to change the, okay. We gotta get the color palette right. I forgot which color palette it was that I liked. I think it was this one. Just like a nice, yeah, just like a nice sepia tone. This looks pretty good. Alright, so now, we don't have any, like, indication of what our stuff is. And And, okay, so I gotta remember where I saved. I'm almost sure I saved... Yeah, I'm almost sure we gotta go left now, and we brought down the lava over here. I'm worried that this game's title screen is just way louder than the game itself. And that now it's too quiet. So just be super picky about audio and tell me if the game is too quiet now. Let's see, because that was right there. Yeah, I'm almost sure down here. Oh, this is still lava. Oh, interesting. Okay, thanks, Matt. So, if that's still lava, then we gotta find a way down. So we just, if you haven't seen this game before, how it works is you're always being told how many Metroids there are. Wait, do I have Spring Ball? No, okay. And after you destroy a certain number of them, the lava in the area lowers. And that allows you to go deeper. Now this is where the lava lowered last time. But... oh, now we're getting the adventurous fun music. This is usually the music we get when we're in the area of lava having been lowered. You know, that's a good question. I didn't really pay much attention to the story. I mean, they certainly don't seem to like humans, but I mean, maybe humans are just always coming in with a murderous intent. So yes, here we are, venturing deeper into the planet. There's a shell of a Metroid. And just like that, the fun, adventurous music is over, and we're back to the quiet Metroid 2. Oh right, I have space jump also, so we can jump infinitely, as long as I don't screw it up. I did finish Killer 7, and then we began Killer 8, which I have not finished yet, but I don't really have time today, or I don't have time right now to jump, like, deep into Killer 8. We might play it later. I'll probably play Killer 8 later today after I watch wrestling with my brother. So my plan right now is to play this game for a little while, and then my girlfriend's gonna get home, and we're gonna chat it up and hang out. Then I'm gonna watch wrestling with my brother, then probably do a Killer 8 stream. Didn't know Killer 8 was a thing? Yeah. So when you beat Killer 7, it unlocks a new mode called Killer 8, which is very difficult. The difficulty is way ramped up, where enemies' weak points don't show on them anymore. So you have to just regularly kill enemies, and sometimes if you're really trying, sometimes you'll get a critical hit. If you're not trying, sometimes you'll get lucky and get a critical hit. So combat, and then also pretty much every character dies in one hit because the difficulty is just ramped up in that way. So combat is a lot tougher. However, to make up for it, or to put a little bit on your side, and the reason that it's called Killer 8 is that they give you an 8th personality. And that 8th personality is the young Harmon Smith, where he's in that dope tan suit, and he has a Tommy gun, and he can't level up. You can't give him extra power and speed and stuff, but he is very strong from the start. And his catchphrase when he gets a critical hit is, "Touché!" because he's a badass. Alright. We've got a level 2. These things can't usually figure it out if you're below them, it seems. Oh, we got this. He can't figure this out. We're just gonna do that. Oh, hang on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. We got him. I only have 27 missiles. We need to find a missile recharge station. Yikes. Is it worth buying the game on PC? Killer 7? Yes, it's the best version. It's the new best version. The PC version is excellent. Absolutely 100% get it on PC. If you have not played the game before, get it on PC and play it because it's amazing. If you have played the game, or if you own it on GameCube already, get it on PC because it's the new best version. Alright, so we defeated that Metroid, and then the ground kind of shook for a while, signifying that the lava has once again dropped. And I wonder if it's going to drop where we came in, or if it's going to drop deeper in. Sorry, I'm trying to get the space jump to work, and it's finicky. Man, I like this game a lot more than the first time I played it. I don't know, though. Maybe I'm not even remembering right. I mean, I played this game a lot. Like, the first time that I beat it, I did, like, an 8-hour stream of it, which, I mean, if I wasn't liking it very much, then I wouldn't have, you know, played it that long. Bah. Bah. Yeah, see right here the lava did not lower. So this is some fun little back and forth level design for you. So now we gotta go back up and around, I'm sure. Back to where the lava didn't lower over on this side. I think I recognize this area from Samus Returns. Alright, so back over here. And yes, right here. See how the lava's lowered now? Yeah. Now, I would very much like to find like a missile recharge station. That would be huge. I mean, I might have to like actually go out and find one. Because I only have 27 missiles right now. And I know where one is. Alright, bear with me. We actually I need to go get more missiles. Because I just don't have enough. Unless, I have 2 markings down here. Okay. Oops. But yeah, I'm really excited to play through Killer 8 on stream. We got through a couple chapters of it last night, and it was super fun. And yeah, I'm really excited to do the rest. Killer is Dead is also on Steam. They get more money more easily on GOG. Yeah, do companies get more money from GOG, you think? I don't know. Killer is Dead is unfortunately a far inferior game. Suda51, hey Esco. Suda51 wrote and directed Killer 7 and No More Heroes, and then after that he kind of stopped, like, writing and directing games.
You are nothing
And,
to
you know,
me.
Esco! Dude! Thank you so much for the subscription. It's been wonderful having you around, and man, I'm glad that that I am providing sufficient entertainment for you. Hello and thank you for that Prime subscription. Enjoy your collar pull nervous emote. Okay, so if I go up and around, I think... Oh, they'd get your money more easily on GOG. Gotcha, gotcha. You know, I should browse that site a little bit more. The only thing I've ever gotten off GOG was Fallout 1 and 2, which I got for free, because they were just giving away one time. But other than that, I've always really liked Steam. I think that Steam is... Now, I understand that Steam has problems, you know? Steam has big problems. But they're also the one company that uses DRM in a way that, for the most part, benefits the customer rather than hinders them. And by that I mean like the simplicity of being able to... Just the way that the whole Steam program works and stuff is all very, very convenient. And I'm sure GOG has upgraded to be just as convenient at this point, probably. But just the way that Steam originally was able to take the idea of, you know, DRM and digital stuff and actually make it beneficial to the customer in the first place is very admirable. Now, Steam has issues with, like, quality control, but, you know, I enjoy what they do overall. Oh, the other problem with Killer is Dead is that you need a patch. You need like a fan patch in order to get it to run at 60 FPS, which is super annoying. And to fix some other miscellaneous things, I think. Alright, here we go! Okay, so I've got my missiles back. Thank you for bearing with me there. Man, I can't believe I, put all that, like, heartache into, getting an original Game Boy Advance because I thought that it would be more comfortable than the Game Boy Advance SP, which I played an SP growing up. This SP here that I'm playing with right now was, like, the first game console, you could say, console or handheld, that I ever bought myself. And I played the shit out of this SP. But for some reason, when I was planning on playing games on the Game Boy Player, I thought, I bet the buttons on a regular Game Boy Advance would be more comfortable. And the feeling of holding the Game Boy Advance would be more comfortable than holding the SP. But it's turning out that, nah. The SP is great. It's very comfortable. And I like how the buttons feel. And the rechargeable battery has not been an issue so far, because it turns out that even though I bought this thing years and years and years ago, and it sat in a bin with its battery dead for years and years and years, still the battery on this thing works just fine. It probably doesn't work for the, you know, like the 18 hours that the thing usually ran at, but certainly enough to do a Twitch stream with. What? No, this here is my graph paper notebook that I use to take notes in games. Allow me to show you some of my notes. Let me, let's show off my notebook a little bit. So that you guys can see it a little bit better, let me adjust the camera just a tiny bit. Let's see, retro cam, configure, let's turn that down. There we go. Okay, so this is my notebook. Opening it up, we've got some stuff, some notes on some games. Here's the big first one. This here is the world map of The Legend of Zelda. My brother and I played through the original Legend of Zelda, mapping out the entire world map. You know, the lines represent which direction you can go. This is the starting point. An R means that there's rupees. A cent symbol means it's a shop, and then there's a little extra note that says which kind of shop it is. So what do they sell, and how much does it cost? Then there's also like a cave, like C2 is a cave. That is a medicine woman, you know, so there's the different caves. These are different things that NPCs say to you throughout the original Zelda. This is a mini version of the world map that I was using to mark off when I went through and tried to burn every single bush to see which bushes were burnable. Then we've got numbers are where the different dungeons are. You know, we got heart containers. The X's are because we were getting the heart containers, so they shouldn't actually be crossed off. So this is both of us. Well, this is both of us. We played this game together, and we both contributed to this map. I'm the one who burned every bush. But he drew most of this map. Now, then after we played through it together, I went through and I was like, hey, I heard that all the dungeons fit together. So I drew what they looked like, and then put them together on a big map, and then played through the game again, and actually mapped out every single dungeon, where a line is a door, a circle is a locked door, a crack is a bombable wall, and then are there keys, maps, you know? Here's a star with a 1, which means that is the bow. So yeah, completely drew out all of the dungeons of The Legend of Zelda. Loved it. Here's a drawing that my brother did of a Goomba. And there's another one that looks a little angrier. Hey, Dung Diggity. Oh, these are the 15 hidden stars in Mario 64, so that we could remember which ones we had gotten. What is this? Doom 64, and then what's this? South of Rejack Villa? I don't know. Dash Boots Blacksmith? Oh, these are some Zelda 2 notes. Those are little things from Zelda 2. Doom 64, here's all my passwords as I played through that game. No, Esco, this is my... Well, it's both of ours, but it's mostly mine at this point. These are all my notes playing through the original Final Fantasy. Just all the things that all the different characters tell you at each of the towns. This is... Oh, this is the last dungeon of Final Fantasy. It puts you into, like, some weird places that you have to figure out. This is Final Fantasy 2. This is probably Final Fantasy 3. Final Fantasy 4, 5. Find the experience... This must be Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, this is Final Fantasy 6. Here we go. This is Metroid. This is the original Metroid. You start out right here. Right here you need the bombs, but then over here there is just this really tall chamber and another one over here, and there's where you get the bombs, there's where you get the missiles, Ice Beam is in there, the Varia suit's up there. But then there's an elevator to Area 3, elevator to Area 2, this is Area 1, but then there's Area 2, you got all this stuff, there's where Kraid is. Area 3, this is Norfair. And that elevator to 4. Area 4, here's where Ridley is. So you can actually, on YouTube, I actually have my original playthrough of Metroid where I'm drawing this map while I'm playing it. Area 5 I started to map and then decided I didn't need to, apparently. I don't know what this... This might be Evo. Search for Eden. I think that's what this is. Like the final... Yeah, this is this one dungeon that's in Evo Search for Eden. That's really stupid. Let's see. This is Megami Tensei. Megami Tensei had an auto map that was pretty good, so you didn't need to do very much mapping on your own, except in like the last dungeon. There was this stuff where there were spike traps, there were pitfalls, and that kind of thing. So I had to map that out. And then that's where you fight Lucifer, the last boss. Megami Tensei is awesome. Alright. Here we get to Zelda 2, where I was kind of drawing a more abstract world map. And then, of course, you know, writing down what all of the different NPCs say to you, because, you know, you gotta write stuff down, dude. And then here are the temples of Zelda 2. Is it not focused? It's trying, isn't it? Anyway, there's like the first temple, second. It's got a lot of elevators in it. More stuff that NPCs say to you, as well as like abilities that you get and stuff like that. Oh, here's where Flex took over mapping for a minute. Here's the final dungeon. What is this? Ooh! Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. You know how everybody hates Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest? It's because they didn't write down everything that everybody said. They didn't draw a map. So here's the world map of Castlevania 2. It makes the game a hell of a lot easier if you write shit down. You know? It's great. Those are probably passwords. Earthbound, I took some notes. I'm not exactly sure what this is. Oh, this is more Final Fantasy VI. There's Earthbound. Okay, and now here's where I'm at today, is Metroid 2. So this is the map of Metroid 2 that I drew the first time through. I started out really overzealous, like really drawing this out, but then I realized that the map shouldn't have to be this like spread out, and started kind of cramming it in a little bit more, and it eventually became like very, very crammed, but it works well enough. This game's map is like weird, and it doesn't quite fit together as you'd expect it to, so it's kind of okay. However, I ran out of room and had to have arrows to 2 over here, which then connect to this little bit. And then at some point there's also arrows to 4. Where's 3? Oh, there's an arrow to 3 right here, which I was going to map out somewhere as its own thing and decided not to. Come on. Focus, focus. It's not focusing anymore. Let's... Oh! Oh, jeez. There we go. So anyway. So this is the map that I'm looking at in front of me. And right now in the game, we are right here. So a minute ago, I was right here, and I said, hang on, I have to go back and get missiles. And then we came back up here, back up here. I ran to the save point. This is where Esco subscribed, is when I was running over to the save point here. And then came up and around over to Area 2. Which was right here. And then dropped down to here, which is a missile recharge station. And then back up and in. Into here. Back down, up, and we're fighting a Metroid. And then over to the left, there's going to be another Metroid. And being that they only have one exclamation point, they're both going to be normal Metroids. 2 exclamation points means that it's one of those ones with the electricity beams. So there you go. That's the notebook that I'm looking at. It's notes that I've taken. I started to do Super Metroid and then decided I didn't have to because it automaps. And the auto maps are fine. This is... looks like Link to the Past? Ooh, Metroid Prime notes? Oh, this was me solving the, this was me solving the puzzle in Final Fantasy VII, the password puzzle. These tally marks, I think, were me grinding in Final Fantasy II. I was counting how many times I used abilities. Hey, Foxy. This is more Megami Tensei, me trying to figure out, like, how to get up and down the tower properly, I think. What is this? Oh, this is, the Magic of Scheherazade. Which then, yeah, here's a map of the Magic of Scheherazade. The different towns, the world map. All that kind of stuff. I incorporated a second color for this one, blue, for the water. And then this game also has a time travel mechanic. So the map changes a little bit depending on what time you're in. This is the only one that I lined up like that, though. The rest of them don't really line up the same. I hate that it stops focusing. Camera. Focus. There we go. Oops. More of that. Alright, alright. Yeah, you know, that might be more or less the end. Oh, here's some crazy stuff. This is the witness. These are notes I had... Oh, yeah, it says right there. These are notes I had to take for the witness. I don't know if you guys have played the witness, but it's like the best... It's so good. I always say, like, if I could play any game for the first time, one more time, it would be that. This is things I had to cut out in order to make a puzzle for the witness. And then this was me playing Mario Party. Don't worry about it. And that's the whole notebook. You guys have seen the whole thing now. Where's Metroid 2? Here we go. Back to Metroid 2. Oh. Woo! Alright. Alright. That's right. Next time you're gonna call the Nintendo Power hotline to get game tips, instead just come into my stream and donate 5,000 bits. And ask your question. Alright. Hey, you know, it's my pleasure, Esco, because it's fun to take notes in games, and then it's also fun to talk about it. Alright, so. We've got like a Mega Man 2 puzzle here. Oh wait, I have space jump. So space jump just kind of gets us through. There we go. And any moment now, we fight the Metroid. Oh! It's a number 2. I marked it down incorrectly. Ugh! Ugh! Yeah! Oh, there's a missile recharge station right here. Nice. And a health recharge? No such luck. Alright. You know what? I don't have a pen. I should write down that there's a missile recharge station there, but oh well. How's the D-pad on the GameCube controller? Well, I'm playing this with a Game Boy Advance SP. With the Game Boy to GameCube cable. Now, as far as the D-pad on the GameCube controller is concerned, though, it's small, so I think it works okay for menuing, you know? It's just totally fine for menuing, but I wouldn't want to, like, play Mario with it. But, I mean, that's the only issue with it, though, is that it's small. The D-pad design and feel itself is good. That's actually part of why I reconsidered my Game Boy Advance, playing, was that I played through Mario 3 for Game Boy Advance, using on the Game Boy player, using the original Game Boy Advance controller, and I thought the D-pad was too small. It felt like a GameCube D-pad, and yeah, it affected my Mario play negatively. But the SP's D-pad is like, it's flatter, you know? And it's a lot more precise feeling. Like, it's flatter, so you don't accidentally press up and down very much. It's all the different touches are directions are very deliberate on it. This is interesting. The other one had us do like a Mega Man like a Iceman puzzle. This one's just got like basic platforming. This one seems a lot easier. But, I mean, the other one, it doesn't really matter, because I could just be space jumping across this place. In fact, I'm gonna. Oh, we were already done anyway. Hey, Kitten Princess, how are you? Oh, and there's a health recharge on this side. Very interesting. And this one is a normal one. Got him. And now the lava lowers? Yeah. Oh, but not that lava. Okay, so if we went in there and the lava lowered, I guess that means now we go back around that way and this lava will have lowered? Oh, and now we get into that crazy place that has the big tower. Man, this game's pretty great. Oh, jeez. I have much more appreciation for it this time. And I think it's because my mapping was good the first time. Where, like, some stuff is a little weird, but overall... The first time I had the fun of mapping it, and the second time I have the fun of my mapping being helpful. Just like I wanted it to be. Well, I mean, the first time it's helpful as well. It's more helpful. Alright, so I think back down here is where the lava lowered. Boop. Alright. Do do. Do do. Do do. And now I think it's down here is the new area. So now we're getting, like, pretty close to the end, I think. Ooh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Do, do, do. Whoa, look how weird these look. Oh. Okay. So, we came down here. Lava there, but we go left. Yes. I remember this. And there we go. We're done with adventure. I do like the way that that music plays while you're in, like, the transition areas. But I don't like that then the other areas just have, like, so little music. I guess it's a Game Boy thing. Just, I don't know. I don't know. Now, according to my notes... Well, I won't spoil anything. There it is. There's a Metroid coming. And now... Whoop! 2 shells here, but there should be like a... I think there's a save point in here. Okay, here's the tall tower. Yes. So there's a save point. Okay. So there are Metroids out there. You know, we saw a couple shells. But I also have written down that there's something that I really want in this building. I think I'm gonna spider ball here so that we can get past these things more easily. This looks kind of weird. But okay. Oops. So we saw a Metroid shell here. It looks like we've got like a like a space jump puzzle kinda. Oh geez. Yeah. Okay, so what's going on here? Loving this plasma beam. I love how this stuff respawns like just as soon as it's off camera. Okay, so that's interesting. Not what I expected to be over there. It was just a Metroid. I'm expecting to find a power-up soon that is very, very, very good. But it's possible that I went too low here. But that Metroid shell right there was probably the one that I just... or for the Metroid that I just saw. This is also weird and suspicious, but probably isn't anything. Oops. So we can go into this building up here now? I'm a little confused about this building in general. This is where this... Uh-oh. This is like where this game's map design gets really bizarre. Is these buildings. Okay. So, if this is the Spazer... So, this is the really weird place in the game. Got it. So this area is like a tower that just has all of the different beam upgrades in it. Like, that was the Spazer. In here, though, here's the plasma beam, which is what we already had. But it's not like they just beef you up. You can only have one of the beam upgrades at a time, and so this area just lets you pick which one you want. So now, according to my map, it's above this place that I want to be. How am I jumping like this? So this, it's a ability starting in this game called the Space Jump, which just allows you to infinitely jump. It's a little more finicky than it looks, though. Like, you can't just keep jumping rapidly. Instead, you have to have started moving down for like a few frames before you're actually allowed to jump again. And then if you don't jump again quickly enough, then you've missed your chance and you fall. So, because you have to wait until you've gone down a few frames, and you don't really jump very high in the first place, it makes it really not very fast at climbing. Especially if you ever screw it up and then you fall a bunch. It's a little wonky. Oh, like I just screwed it up. But thankfully there are stairs here for me to work with. It's still finicky and, like, you get the same ability in Super Metroid where it's less finicky, but it's still kind of finicky. This I don't remember. Oh, okay, there's a missile pack. Okay, I gotta lay bombs to know when I'm moving and when I'm not. Okay, that's probably all that's in here, right? Does my map say anything about a missile pack? Maybe, I can't really read that. Somewhere around here, there is apparently something I really want. Ooh. That's pretty great. Oh, and that's what I wrote down right here. E-tank. Okay. It's not letting me through. Usually you can drop through these. Interesting. And I probably can't spider ball down it? Nope. So you have to come up from the building, huh? I wonder if this other upgrade is in the building then. And I just have it marked down all weirdly on my map because everything's weird. I'm not sure. This looks like another place where there's going to be a Metroid. Okay, here's the thing. I need to readjust my efforts here because I'm thinking too much about this specific power-up and not actually exploring this place properly. So, let's refocus my efforts on exploration, Metroid eradication, uh-oh. Yikes. Okay, I'm pretty low on health. I also have it written down that there's some kind of recharge station around here, but I didn't write down whether it was health or missiles. But it might be in this room. It doesn't appear to be. Oh, alright. I'm just gonna trace the upper half here, see if there's anything cool up here. No, okay, and that went above the building. So here's the building, okay. Whoa! If I get that E-tank, that'll recharge all of my energy. Or... the recharge station I know of is pretty far away. Oh, hey, what was that? Okay, interesting. This building is huge. Oh, right, and then you have to climb, like, all the way back up to get to that... I wish I had remembered this. It's like the spider ball is still faster. For climbing purposes. Okay. Let's go back out here and properly explore out here. There's a couple Metroids for us to fight, but maybe we can get that energy tank first. Ah. It's so frustrating to mess this up. What? I remember this, like, same thing happening the first time I played this. Like, in this same area. Just getting frustrated at the space jump. I'm trying to jump too soon after I'm coming down. Woo! Okay, now we can just spider ball. Nice, consistent spider ball. Okay, there's a missile recharge station. That's good. I could use health recharge or an energy tank. Which this might be. Because this might lead me to that energy tank that's... Oh, but it's after a fight? Uh-oh. Eesh, I think this is... Since it's already a level 2 dude, I'm afraid that this is gonna... It's okay, we just saved. Oh, but it's a level 3 dude. So we haven't seen a level 3 yet. Here we go. I don't really get how to fight this thing. Okay, it like swoops and fires. Swoop. Yeah, I think that's my first death, right? Alright. So we've got... Level 3 Metroid dude. Man, this place is crazy. I like that if you're just coming out here, it lets you run through that stuff, even though it hurts you otherwise. Okay, so there's a Metroid shell right here. Does that mean that there's one, like, right up here? Maybe we can just go fight that guy first. Uh-oh. Okay, good thing that there's spots to land. Okay, I don't think I've been in here. Wait, maybe I totally have. This was the Metroid that was surrounded by all the jazz. No, I think that one's lead-up room was... Yeah. Wait, what? I haven't... Oh, this is a level 3. Oh no. Hey, Seppi. It seems very difficult to fight one of these things with all this jazz around. Okay. Here's what needs to happen. I need to go recharge my health. Yep. I need to go recharge my health. Where's Flex? At home. We're gonna watch wrestling later, though. I think he's coming over later for us to watch a wrestling show. And then he might stick around for a stream if he wants to. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna play some Killer 7 after that. Or more of this game, maybe, but probably Killer 7. Anyway, let's go get our health back. I'm getting too beat up. There's probably a health recharge station in that area somewhere. But I just need to go where I know. Can we stream our co-op watching? Oh, watching the wrestling thing? No. I don't want to make WWE angry. However, I wonder if we could watch it on Rabbit. Do you guys know about Rabbit? Where you stream like a web browser, and so you and your friends can watch something together. You might be able to stream WWE Network on Rabbit. And then basically everybody would watch it together and chit-chat on text. Alright, so I think my plan is gonna be to get the one that's in the building first, since it seems like an easier arena. And then that one has an energy tank behind it. But I think we just wanna See, why can't the whole game have music like this? Game Boy music sounds so cool. Like the Game Boy sound chip specifically sounds awesome. Okay, so we're back in here. I know this is a really long way to go to refill my health, but like, this is the way I know that I like specifically know that there's a health recharge station. Unless... Yeah, the other one's way far away. Okay. What about that? I'm just saying that Game Boy sounds cool. The way that the sounds sound on the Game Boy sound great. And then, you know, other Game Boy games, other Nintendo Game Boy games have great soundtracks, like Super Mario Land, excellent soundtrack. Or like The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, ooh! Man, the music is good in that. I think Link's Awakening has my favorite version of the Zelda Overworld theme. It sounds a lot like NES, but it's got more, There's a difference. But you know the main Zelda Overworld theme? Mario Land 2 also has a good soundtrack. Okay, I think this is where the health recharge station is, right? Yeah, it totally is. But And you know what? We have time to listen to it. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna play it for you guys. The Link's Awakening version of the Zelda Overworld theme. Link's Awakening Overworld. Don't be super loud. Yeah. See, it doesn't quite sound like NES. It's more jingly, is what I would say. Yeah, Matto. It's called a damage boost. Damage boosts are a huge deal in speedrunning. Oh, hang on. This is the best part. Just hang on a second. I went back a little too far. But still. Oh man, it's awesome! So anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Is that the NES sound chip has a more like, the Game Boy sound chip has a more like jingly sound to it than the NES one does. And there's like bells and stuff, you know. It's got like bells and whistles to it that I really like. The Ballad of the Windfish, yeah. Man, Link's Awakening has a really great soundtrack. So anyway, my point is that the other Nintendo games on Game Boy have great soundtracks. But for some reason this one just doesn't really have any music. Which is particularly disappointing because of all the different like of all the different like Nintendo franchises and their great soundtracks, Metroid is my favorite. Metroid has my favorite music overall. Oh man, like the Torvus Bog theme from Metroid Prime 2. Actually, it's like the underwater area. It's deeper than the Torvus Bog, but it's like a newer version of the Red Soil Brinstar theme from Super Metroid. Oh, so great. Man, playing that little bit of Link's Awakening music really got me thinking about Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening, if you guys don't know, was the first video game that I ever owned. Like, when I was younger, I had, we had a family NES. So, I had NES games. But the first game that was ever mine was Link's Awakening. I got it for my, I want to say 5th birthday. It might have been 6th. You've enjoyed stemmage? I don't know what you mean by that exactly. Are you saying you've never played the Zelda series, but you've enjoyed like the music stems? Or is there a series called Stemmage that you're talking about? Alright, so sorry that took so long to go get my health refilled, but now my health is refilled. Oh, they are a musical act. Whoa, you can jump out of damage boosts. Interesting. But yeah, as far as like getting thrown around by getting hit, that's a big deal in video games in general. The good old damage boost. You know the game Wings of V that I talk about all the time? I don't know if you've ever actually played it or seen it, but whoa, there's some good damage boosts in that game. where you intentionally get hit because it pops your character up in the air a little bit, and then you jump out of that to get like an extra inch out of your jump, and you can get into places you're not supposed to get into. It's great. Oops. I'll play some Wings of V very soon, because I've had people asking me to play it. And it's one of my favorite games. And it's great, and everybody should play it. And all you need to do to play it is see somebody else play it, and you're gonna be like, I gotta have this. I gotta do it. Yes, but the V is VI. It's made by Soulgrin. He's the guy who made I Wanna Be the Boshi, but Wings of V is like a real video game, not a fan game, you know? And it's something else. It's just the best. It's like the most well-designed video game I've ever played. My two favorite video games on the planet are Killer 7 and Wings of V. Killer 7 has the style, and the craziness, and the weirdness, and the wackiness, you know? Wings of V has the impeccable, wonderful, unmatched gameplay and design. And it's got its own style that I like. I enjoy, you know, the anime girl style as well. But gameplay, oh my god, that game is just perfect. Okay, so we got all of our health back, then saved the game so I don't have to make that walk again. And now... my favorite Zelda game is probably Zelda 2? If it's not Zelda 2, then it's Zelda 1. And if it's not Zelda 1, then it's Wind Waker. An interesting thing about Zelda is that Breath of the Wild came out recently, and I think that Breath of the Wild is, like, really, really amazing, but I'm having trouble wanting to play it a second time, and that's a big deal. Okay, I think I'm getting how you're supposed to fight this thing. You're supposed to, like, jump over it like that, but then it shoots you. Okay. Okay, here it comes for the swoop. Oh, it shoots me, though. So, oh, no. I'm not really understanding this fight very much. Okay. Alright, just doesn't... it's not really making sense to me. You just finished Breath of the Wild? Nice. But yeah, Breath of the Wild was absolutely stunningly amazing. But I'm having trouble getting into it for a second playthrough, you know? What? Wait, what is this telling me now? Oh, okay. So we get up here. Ooh, what's that? I have a feeling I think I know what it is. Ganon was a pushover. I really enjoyed the fight with Ganon. The thing that I thought made it too easy, though, I did think the Ganon fight was too easy, but yes! Screw attack! This was the thing I was looking for. Okay, screw attack is amazing. Now when we jump like this, when we do the somersault jump, it attacks enemies. It hurts them. But yeah, I did think that the Ganon fight was too easy, but specifically the sole reason I thought that was, the ability, one of the abilities, one of the 4 Divine Beast abilities, the one that, like, does the lightning. You know what I'm talking about? I think you get it from the Gerudo Valley lady. The ability where when you do a spinny spin, it like lightning strikes everything around you. I thought that made that boss way too easy. Because there's the part where he's like armored, and you have to do like one of several things to get him, where his armor only comes down for a split second. And you can use that to blast him with an arrow, which is really hard. Or you can, like, parry his laser, which is really cool. Like, that kind of stuff is awesome. But you can just use the lightning ability, and it's kind of lame. But it works. Okay, we gotta figure out how to get in here. But that was like my one complaint about that. And then as we've discussed before, I also didn't love the big dumb Hollywood ending boss. You know, where when you fight like regular Ganon, as in when he's the Beast, you know, you fight Beast Ganon and you're on horseback and you have the super gun, you know, like, eh. That kind of stuff is too, like, easy and not really gameplay enough for me. But I can forgive it, though, because it came after the cool boss. Oh, you didn't even have to use any food. So another funny thing about that game is that cooking is like supposed to be a big deal, except all you have to do is cook radishes. Right? It's radishes that are a full heal. Okay. Oh, Distradev! How are you doing, dude? Okay. Wait. What's going on here? Oh, okay, there's the turnaround spot. Oh, now we're going this way. I'm doing pretty well. Oh! Is this the E-Tank? Yes! There we go. I'm doing pretty well. We're doing a short Metroid 2 stream. I'm planning on playing this until my girlfriend gets home. Then hanging out with her for a while. And then I'm planned to watch some wrestling with my brother. All the hearts? I don't think so. I focused on stamina in the beginning, and then I didn't want to do every single shrine. I did a lot of the shrines, but not all of them. So I think I had a few heart containers, you know, quote-unquote missing. But, I mean, they would just get filled up by the radishes anyway. Because, you know, there would be... Ooh. Oh. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, when you eat the radishes, you get like soul hearts, you know? And so I was happy with those. Okay, so I got the E-Tank. I really hate having to climb up and down this tower all the time. Maybe there's a faster way to do it. Maybe we should just look through this tower a little bit more thoroughly. You got a PS2 to HDMI converters, and the quality doesn't hold up in most games. But your TV recognizes 240p from HDMI. That's nice. Yeah, not all TVs do, but it's pretty cool when they do. Okay, so maybe this is like the faster way up. Where instead of going back down the tower... we should come out this side. And then if we go up one row... what do we find? Okay. Something up there. Oh, okay, I don't really know what this is. Unless this is the bottom of the Tower of Power. Yeah, okay, this is just the Power Tower. So my map is jacked, that means. Okay. My map of this area is super jacked. Yes, I played Zelda on, or I played Breath of the Wild on Switch. Indeed. Okay, so we gotta go out this side, and there are some Metroids on the left to take out. It would be really nice to find something like a health recharge station or something around here. You know, what I ran super far away to find before. Oops. But yeah, I really love Breath of the Wild. I'm sure someday I'll play it again and really enjoy it again, but I started a new game on it kind of recently, and was just like, you know what? I'd rather play a second game of Mario Odyssey. Which I also don't really want to do another 100% run of Mario Odyssey. I want to play through Mario Odyssey again, but not really 100% it again, you know? I gotta figure out how you're supposed to fight these things. Okay. Okay, that started working. Haven't finished it yet? Yeah, it's I mean, it's really, really, really good. My complaint that I don't necessarily want to play it a second time doesn't really mean to say anything bad about the game. It's just the kind of game that it is. And again, I'm sure I will at some point. Oops. And part of it, too, is just that, like, it's just a game that feels like a true adventure, you know? Right, and that's kind of part of it, what Kitten Princess is saying. Like, it's really an adventure, you know? Oh, jeez, hang on. That was so... I can't type. Woo! Alright. Yeah, so let's save after that, like, pretty good performance on that one Metroid. Give me 1 minute, I have, like, a text message or two I gotta send. So let me just give me a boop, just like that. Okay. Okay. Thank you for allowing me that. Sounds like we've got more time than I was thinking. Yeah. Got more time than I was thinking. Because Daisy's got a walker dog. So that goes to the save point. This goes to the power tower. But then there should be another Metroid to fight out here. I wish these guys dropped health more. What the F? There's some. There's only 8 Metroids left in the game? Sheesh. Man, if I had just gotten up when I planned on getting up instead of laying in bed for extra long and being depressed, we could be, like, for sure beating the game at this time. Did I already fight this one? Okay, I guess we already fought this one. But hey, sometimes you just wake up and you lay in bed extra long because you're depressed. And it's such a weird thing, too. I've got nothing to be depressed about. But my brain is just like, hey, you know what? You feel like shit. Deal with it. Wait, so if it was save point and then power tower, then what's this? This is power tower. I'm getting very confused. Oh, maybe I was confusing. Because is this save point? You got what recently? Oh, wait, or maybe you got what I'm describing about the wake up depressed thing? Yeah. It's an issue that a lot of humans face. So that means this up here must be the top of the power tower. So if I come in here, it'll be different looking? Yeah, you drop down here. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's good to hear, Discra. I'm feeling really well as well. Because I'm having fun with Metroid 2, you guys are here, which it's just so fun to just play a game and talk about games, you know? I love... Like, Twitch is the biggest antidepressant for me. Because there's just so much to it, where it's like, I love you guys, it makes video games a lot more fun, and it makes me feel, with the channel, it makes me feel like I'm building something, instead of just like, you know, when you play games, you can appreciate the art and stuff, but, you know, you can only appreciate so much art before it starts to feel like maybe you're not, you know, doing anything super productive. But when you're building a channel, that really helps. I think that one other Metroid might be the last one. Oh my gosh. Oh! Man, it took him until, like, 0 mission to fix the... to fix the space jump. Oh my gosh, I keep doing this. You're waiting to be able to stream soon? Nice. What are your early streaming plans? Like, what games do you have in mind? That kind of thing. Okay, so I think I already fought this one, but let's just make sure. Yep. Half-Life? Dude, that's a great choice. I actually just streamed through Half-Life and Half-Life 2 pretty recently. $20 years since what? Half-Life 3 was announced? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made the joke. I did it this time. This time I ruined the Half-Life conversation. Okay, and then... So, here's this. But yeah, pretty recently I played through Half-Life 1 and 2 on stream, and it was great. Oh, don't mind me. I was just making a Half-Life 3 joke. Delicious coffee. Okay, so now I just gotta make sure that I've done this properly. Oh, so this is this area, which I did. No. Wait, what? Here we go. You'll stream in French? Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I'm a dumb American and I only speak English. This is so much deeper than I was expecting. That's what he said. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, I'll pop in and not talk, you know, not ask you to say too much in English, but I'm sure if I pop in, you might give me a hello. But I know bonjour. I don't know how to say it. How do you pronounce it? Is it bonjour or bonjour? I don't really know. I've only seen it written, really. Okay, so I've been into the building from all sides. I've looked around the outside from all sides. Okay, so it's like bonjour. I'm just making sure. So now, it looks like we go this way. Ooh, what's this? Whoa! Whoa! There's one up there. Oh, is this where the recharge station is too? There's a health recharge station there. Okay, this is an important find. Stream some programming and game dev. Nice. That kind of stuff is super interesting. There was a short time where I was trying to like program a little game, and I did some streaming of it. That was fun. It's surprising how many people who are like really good at programming will watch streams and give advice and answer questions and stuff to game devs. Oh, I fell. Alright, so there's one more Metroid, which I think is the Gamma. Which is... there we go. And look at that, the health recharge station. I believe it's a Gamma, and it's the one that's, like, within all of the... spikes. Jazz. All the jazz. Okay, so it's right there. Which is a pretty far flight up from the bottom. Got it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Didn't realize you could come down here, I don't think. Look at that. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's great, Distra. Alright, how do we get back out of here? Probably spider ball from here. What? Okay, there we go. Alright, so I want to run up here and save my game one more time before fighting this other dude. And then there's only one more energy tank? Wow. Whoops. So the only thing that's uncomfortable about the SP here, it seems, is that, because there's no game in it, the empty game slot is kind of jamming into my fingers a little bit. Alright, here we go. This is going to be really hard to fight this guy in here because of the strategy that I found. So this is probably going to be very tanky. But luckily, now we know where there's a health recharge station nearby. Whew. It seems like impossibly hard to fight this guy in here. I guess... No, actually, this seems fine. Oh, this is actually great. Is this the strat? You just back up against the wall? You back yourself up against the wall and then just lay into them? Okay, so now the... I think that's all. The lava should lower now, right? Yeah! Why did my phone just turn on? Oh, because it's at 100% battery. That's a weird thing. My phone, when I have my phone on the charger, when it hits 100% on its battery life, the screen turns on. Why? And health refill. Alright, we are done in this crazy area. Oops. It may have been helpful to refill my missiles also, but oh well. Okay, so now... Yeah, back to the right, and we go down to Area 4. Wait. And then what's that? And then that goes up to the final area, maybe? There's not that few left. The final area only has... So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't really account for all the Metroids. Alright, I guess we'll see what happens. Do 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 do. Alright, so here's where we came in. So this is now the new area. We are now in what was once lava. Come on. If I redid the map, I think that I would be abstract on these parts, where there's lava. Just have lines connecting. I don't know if that makes sense, or if that would work. Ooh, look at this environment. It looks way different from before. Wow, I just tried to press L to aim down at that thing. Yeah, screw attack. So we can go left there, but what's up here? This is probably a Metroid? Wait a second. You can go way up here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe over here is just a save point or something. Oh no, that's where the lava is. To get further down? Whoops. I feel like I don't have any of this mapped. We went down. And then maybe I, like, missed a Metroid or something? I feel like I missed one. Even though we're in, like, the transitional place. Hang on here, what's going on? Okay, so what I'm worried about is that at some point I was supposed to go up. It would be kind of weird to have that be in the middle of this transitional area. Especially because right here it looks like this is where we were just going down. So I'm probably just jumping the gun on backtracking. And I just need to look around a little bit more. But I've got myself spooked. Okay, like what's this? Is this where we came from? Because it looks like it. Is this the building? Yes. Okay. So let's try and follow what I'm writing here. So this is the building. If we go straight down from here. And a little bit to the right, this is where the lava was. But where would we normally go if there wasn't lava here? Okay, this is where the lava was. And here's where we came from. Right. So that puts us right here on the map. We expect to go down and then left with no surprises. So let's go down left with no surprises. And then we go down again. And this is what leads me to drawing Area 4 on my map, which comes out to now when we start going left again. And now here's where I think I missed something. When we start going left again, now there's something above us, which I think I missed before. At some point, we go up to meet a Metroid. But maybe that's as far as I got, and that's actually where I was the thing that I thought I was missing. Okay, because right here we can either go left and continue, or we can go up and there's going to be a Metroid up here. That's what it is. So my map is right, I jumped the gun on thinking that I missed it, while I was actually just right at the location. So what is this here? We can go right. Or we can go left, except I think that they both lead to this metro. Because this should go up and then it should go to the right. But it doesn't, it goes left. Well, maybe it'll still do what I'm expecting. Yeah. Here's where I'm expecting there to be a Metroid, is in this room. Look at that. Oh, and it's like a... Oh, okay. Right, it's a level 1 because it's just coming out of the regular Metroid outfit. Ooh, but there's a second shell too? Hey, that accounts for the missing Metroid. Remember I was saying, hang on. Oh wait, why would there be 2 shells here? That's confusing because there's 2 Metroid shells here, but we only fought 1. And also, in the next area, I only have 3 Metroids accounted for. Which would bring us down to 2. I would expect to only go down to 1 because the last boss is the last one, you know, probably. Maybe the 1? Oh, maybe 2 left is the last boss, and then the 1 is the other thing that happens. That's probably it. Okay. And then here's back to this place. Whoops. Wait a second, did that... Oh, no! Never mind, that's what it is. You kill the one Metroid, and then that re-raises the lava. So now we're stuck here. But when we make the circle, now we'll find out what the other Metroid shell was. And I bet... it's gonna be just because it's so hyped up, it's gonna be the new level of Metroid, you know? It's gonna be the Omega. You know, we got the Alpha, Betas, and Gammas. It's time for the Omega. Here it is. But it behaves just like the Gammas. Ah. Oh, I hit it with a lot of missiles just now. It's got to be almost dead. Oh, there we go. Woofda. Oh, man. Man, I'm glad I didn't have that written down on my map because that was exciting. I didn't spoil that fun part for myself. Okay, we could really use a health recharge now. Oops. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know about any health recharges coming up, but it looks like these guys are pretty good about dropping health. Well, it looked like it for a second. Do, 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 do. We're not getting much of a yield from these guys, are we? Yeah, that was okay. I mean, we're over halfway there. Oof. Now we're only about exactly halfway there. Man, if just 2 of them would drop health each time, this would be so much better. There's one. Hey, 2 of them dropped health that time. Nice. See, all I had to do was ask. Could I get 3 drops in one go? Nah, see, I asked for too much. Got dropped back down to just 1. Do 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 do. There's gonna be a health recharge station around here, isn't there? Probably. Alright. Well, but you know, sometimes you gotta fill your shit up. It is interesting that these guys seem to only drop big health. They don't drop small health or missiles. Hey, we're maxed. Hey, that was a triple. Oh, baby. Alright. Now hopefully we can get some missiles from these other dudes as we make our way. Back to this way. I wonder if this was filled with lava a minute ago, so we couldn't go this way. It probably was. Health. I need missiles. Alright, well, I'll take that now. This game is really interesting as far as sequels go because it's not quite like how crazy Nintendo was with other sequels, like Zelda 2 versus Zelda 1, Mario 2 versus Mario 1. Like this one, it's different in the way that it's about the Metroid eradication specifically rather than like the adventure to get to the end. And you know, holding back your progress via lava instead of abilities. and then having map design that's really open, but then giving you like flight abilities. I did play the 3DS version and loved it, and we are going to play it as the last game in this series, because it's the last one to come out. But yeah, it's interesting that it did all that kind of stuff, yet, other than that though, it's still pretty similar to other Metroids, and, you know, did the, It advanced the series in ways that other games in the series used. Which I guess like Mario 2 did as well. I mean, that's what introduced, you know, Toad and Peach, and Luigi is... Well, no, Luigi was playable in the first one. What am I talking about? Well, it introduced Luigi's different characteristics from Mario, as well as Peach's floating and that kind of stuff. It introduced Snippets and Shy Guys. So Mario 2 was, you know, did that kind of stuff as well. You've only played Super Metroid? Well, that's the best one. Super Metroid is the best Metroid game. And it's probably the best one to start with, also. Because, like, you can go back and appreciate the original Metroid, but, like, the Super Metroid, or the Super Nintendo one is really where it's at. That's where they were in full form, and just made the most Metroid-ass Metroid game there ever was. Whoops. Yeah, I played it on an emulator when I was younger because we didn't have a Super Nintendo. We had an NES all the way until we got a PlayStation, so the only way that I played Super Nintendo games when I was younger was on an emulator. Or, I think like my daycare had a Super Nintendo with Mario All-Stars. And I think there might have been a Dig Dug machine. Okay, so we're still just kind of going here. Things are getting pretty dramatic. This looks like an original Metroid corridor, kind of. The fact that we can go up and left. Or we can go over here. And my notes seem to say that there's lava here. Or there will be. Yes. Oops. Oh, gotcha. You've got Super Metroid for the new 3DS. And then, yeah, it's also on the classic. Yep. Yeah, I played it on an emulator when I was younger, and now I've got a cartridge. Okay, so my notes say that there is a save point up here. I'm hoping that there's also recharge stations that I didn't mark down for whatever reason. Oh, Contra 3 is sweet. That's another game I played a lot on emulator. The US version. Yeah, the PAL version is... was it still Probotector at that point? In your region? No. Oh, shoot. Yep, Super Probotector, yep. So there's like no missile recharge in sight. That's really rough because we have to fight Metroids. But like, okay, I mean, let's try to make it work. There's gotta be an enemy around here that drops missiles reliably. These guys just drop health. So yeah, this is the final area of the game, basically. I mean, we do have to lower the lava one more time, but this is where it's like, okay, fight some badass Metroids. Here's another egg. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick, though. You know, I realized today that I don't have a single Metroid-related t-shirt. What the F? Do I get hurt in this? No? Okay, so my idea to fight these guys... Hey, Putrid. Basically, this is my idea to fight these guys, is back myself up against a wall. Except that he's trying to swoop. So let him swoop again to the other side. There we go. And now start blasting him again. Oh god, he's doing the weird thing. They take so many missiles! Okay, when he swoops to this side, I've got to like do screw attacks. Because you're kind of like immune to projectiles and stuff in screw attack mode, I think. And there we go, we got him. However, I need missiles. What do I do? We have to find some kind of missile... We have to find, like, a missile recharge. Because this here just won't do. And you never know where it could be. And yes, I plan on fixing it, Distra. I will be... I'll probably... I mean... If I were to be looking around and randomly see a sweet Metroid shirt, I'd probably buy it. But that hasn't happened. Oops. You don't have a Half-Life shirt? Ooh, I don't either. I do have a Portal shirt, though. I've got a shirt that has the, you know the wall graffiti that's like a picture of the companion cube and it's got like the halo and the wings and it's flying? I've got a shirt of that. And then on the back it has the poem that's written on the wall. Okay, so over to the left there's just another badass Metroid, which we cannot kill with only 21 missiles. So I'd say my only option, my only realistic option, is to farm missiles out on an enemy. Wait, what's this? The top of the room already? I just had to make sure those spikes were real, because this spot down here is kind of weird looking. Yeah, yeah, Crab, how are you? It's excellent to see you here today with some Metroid 2. I'm sorry it's kind of unknown how long I'll be streaming. It depends on how long Daisy walks her dog and all that. We'll find out though. So I'm really just hoping that there is a hidden missile expansion or missile recharge around the save point here, because that would be very convenient. But it doesn't appear so. So we'll still save. However, I need to find a way to get my missiles back. And I feel like I need to check down at the bottom of all these. Like at the bottom of all these, one of them might not be spikes. Or like, what is this over here? It must be, I bet it's this. I bet this goes up to both. Eh? Eh? What? What is this otherwise? Restarted Monster Hunter World? How come? I need to know the meaning of this. Alright, we just saved. So, like, what's down here? Let me take a look. No? I wanted to see if there was realistically... If there was, like, realistically a refill station that was just under the lava. Rage quit that ended in you deleting the PS4 profile. Oh, no! That is pretty serious. So, if there's no recharge here, Then what do we do? It would take way too long to farm out all of the missiles that I need. So it's like instead... we have to go back around to here. Oh, I mean, there's a place we can go, it's just, it's a long haul. So I guess we'd better look along the way, but like... yikes. Because here's this save point. Means you can play it properly? Well, that's good. I mean, that is one thing that's nice about starting games over, is that you get to do everything the way you want to, from the start. That's why I was talking about Pikmin, how everybody was saying that, like, the time limit makes it so stressful and stuff. It's like, well, the worst case scenario is that I have to start the game completely over, and if I do that, then I'm being efficient, and I know how to play it from the start. So I'm going to do the first few days and stuff way faster and way more efficiently. And that'll be fun. Okay, so what I'm hoping is that I'm going to be able to defeat the other 3 major Metroids in one recharge shot. Like, I bet it'll be faster to... because I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna fight both of them. And I bet... at that point... if I defeat one of them, and I think that it took too much energy or too many missiles, it'll be more efficient to just... restart and try again than it will be to make the run back to these recharge stations. Take more time to work out your weapons and armor? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had to start over Monster Hunter World when I switched to PC, and it was really fun. I gotta remember where I am here. Oh, this is just gonna go around? Okay, I remember where I am. Yep. Okay, and then we come up and around here. I should be screw attacking through here totally. Otherwise, all I'm doing is allowing myself to get hit by these guys. This is such a long haul. And then on the way back, I gotta make sure not to get hit a bunch and like squander all the health that I've collected. Whoops. Okay, so I think we gotta go up this way and then around to the right. And it'll go through, like, those little caverns. Yeah, this is the place. Hang on, I want to check out one thing. I don't know if I ever came in here. Or maybe... Oh no, this is how we originally got here? Okay. We started Sonic Rush Adventure because you were missing a Chaos Emerald. And did you beat it after that? On your second go? Yeah, yeah. Goofy Chocobo, how are you doing, dude? I guess I'll give you all a moment to watch your ad. You know, I'm sure most of you are in an ad right now, you know. We'll see how long that takes. Esmo. But okay, I gotta I probably have to show you guys. Hey, Goofy! How you guys doing? We're just playing some Metroid 2. So this is my second playthrough of Metroid 2. My first playthrough was about 3 years ago, I think. Maybe 2 years ago. It was probably 2 years ago. And I am now. We're very close to the end, but I ran very low on missiles and energy. So I'm taking a very long walk back to the last place that I remember there being recharge stations for each of them. Let me just real quick show you guys, hello, that I'm looking at this map I made. So the first time I played through this game, I mapped it all out on graph paper. So now I'm trying to use it to beat the game a second time. So like, we were just here, but in order to, the last recharge station that I remember, I saved here. We have to go down here, and then this save point matches up to this save point. Go up, 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 and around to Area 1. Area 1 connects to 4 right here. Go up, 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 around, and I think that we're like right here now. And I'm trying to get just right here, because that's where I remember there being recharge stations. So, all right. So that's what I'm looking at here is my old school graph paper map that I made. So I gotta remember. I think I'm going the right way here. I think this goes up to where there's a dude to the left and there's a dude to the right. And each of them had a recharge station. And that's what we're looking at. Koopa Troopa, hello! But yes, hello everybody who was watching Goofy. What was Goofy doing today? What Goofy thing were you on today? Playing, were you still doing, I think the last thing I saw you doing was Mario World 11 exit. Was it still that? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take so long to get to these things. But I think over here is where we fought the Metroid. And so in this room, there should be a recharge station right over here. There it is. Here's the glorious missiles that I need. Oh, alright. Now, back over here. This game, you're probably noticing immediately if you haven't seen it before, there is a somewhat disgusting lack of music throughout most of it. This game is very quiet. Now, you could say it's atmospheric, but I don't know, man. I think Metroid has done a very good job of being atmospheric while having bumpin' music, you know? Oh yeah, the space jump effect. It's kind of like the cape. It's... Maybe you probably have a greater understanding and appreciation for how finicky the cape is in Mario World. For me, at this point in my life, I would say that the jumping in this game, the infinite space jump, the way it controls is more finicky than the Mario cape. But being that you speedrun Mario World, you probably have a greater appreciation for how finicky it is, and could probably make a good case for it being worse. Like, I've heard that in Mario World, it's like, the speed at, oh, here we go. And this is the other thing I was looking for. I've heard that, like, the speed at which you move is inconsistent while you're flying. And so you have to, like, readjust until you can see that you're actually achieving maximum speed. This is just something I heard. It would be nice if Metroid 1 had a refill station, but at the same time, I feel like Metroid 1 is like, everything is compact enough where you are able to get energy tanks as frequently as you need them. Which in this one you don't. Because this game is longer than Metroid 1, and there's only 5 energy tanks, I think, as opposed to original Metroid's, well, 7. My plush Bob-omb, my girlfriend got it for me. I've got a Goomba and a Boo up on the shelf as well. They're so great. You like the sound atmosphere in this game? Well, like, I get it. I just wish there was a little more music, a little more to bump to. Okay, so I think I'm going this way now. Let me just double check map and stuff. Yeah, this is the way. Ooh, oh, not that way. Not this way. Okay, I have a question for you guys, a real question. When you play New Super Mario Bros. And you get to a secret exit, what the hell does Mario say? It sounds like he says, "Not this way," but it also kind of sounds like he just says "this way." But I swear there's like a "not" in there, except that Charles Martinet does seem to have a habit of adding extra syllables to his sentences that shouldn't be there. Thank you so much for playing my game, you know? So long, gay Bowser, like that kind of stuff. So maybe it is just this way, like he's saying, hey, this way, you know? You want to play Metroid now? I mean, that's why I'm playing Metroid, is because I just kept thinking about it. We better collect these healths. It was such a long journey to go back to get my health and missiles refilled that the worst thing that I could do is just lose a bunch of health on the way back. In Mario 64, it sounds like it, Discra. Like, he's definitely not intending to say that, but it really sounds like it. So long, gay Bowser! See, when this game's got the music going, it's bumping. Oh, I think we're almost there. Kind of. We are. We're almost there. Because we are about to hit the save point that is at the bottom of the final area. Oh, the "You Are Mr. Gay" on the box art? Yeah, yeah. On the Galaxy box art. Oops. Oops. If any of you don't know what Distra's talking about there, you know, I can go grab Mario Galaxy and we can discover it together. Do 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 do. Whoops. Okay, here's the funny thing about "You Are Mr. Gay," is that if it weren't for the Mr., I would be 100% certain that it was intentional. You know? Like, if it just said "You are gay," it would have been 100% intentional. But the Mr. makes it weird enough where it seems like an accident. And by seems like, I mean it definitely was. Because it's Nintendo, not Disney. Alright, we are back full on health and missiles. We are about to get back to the save point. And then we get to fight two dudes. Blam. I hope you guys enjoyed the 20-minute adventure that it took to refill our health and missiles. But now they're refilled. And let's see, we're back in the final area. Yeah. Alright, it's time to go kick this Metroid's ass. Oh, did I tell you, well, I mean, I probably didn't, but it's fun. A friend of mine on Twitch does, like, occasionally, he did, like, casual game tournaments. Tournaments of games that everybody who's entering had not speedrun before, and the people in the tournaments are generally not speedrunners, just, like, you know, fun to play video games, but competitively sometimes. And the first tournament that he did was Super Mario World Any %. And he didn't even call it Any % because we're not speedrunners, you know, it was just like, hey, all of our friends, you've got a week to practice, and then everybody gets one run in a row. Like, we hosted each person as they did their runs. And we did a Mario World tournament, and it was super fun. And it was really fun because, like, Flex and I were just like, well, we're not gonna look up speedruns of Mario World. We've never seen speedruns of Mario World, really. But we've played Mario World. I think I know how to beat it the fastest. You know, and we just figured out 11 exit and just did it as fast as we could. And I think we both finished with like a low 14-minute time and got first and second place in that tournament. And it was fun. That's all. It's just a fun story. Alright, here we go. So, same as before. It's kind of harder to get back against the wall against this guy. Okay, when he does this, just kind of screw attack around. I'll get better at it. Okay, screw attack. Screw attack. Okay, now he's back on that side. Oh, but he's not in a good position for firing missiles. So screw attack around. Yes, perfect. Okay, okay, move around, move around. Yikes. Drill him, drill him. Bring him down a little bit. Okay. Oh, shoot. Yikes. Game Boy, man. We're the actual boss fight. AI manipulation is like the actual boss fight. Okay. So that took less than half of our health. I think that was good enough. I am willing to save my progress. And then we just have to kill the next boss with this much health. Or we have to kill the next Metroid with this much health. Yeah, I mean, I definitely could have manipulated that thing's AI better, you know. See, this, to me, right here, really looks like this is where a recharge station should be. You know? Why isn't it here? That's what I don't get. Oops, I didn't mean to come down here. Oh, also... Okay. And we boop, 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 through here. Dispatch these hostiles because, you know, they might drop a little bit of what we need. We might get just a tiny little bit of energy back from them. They really make you work for this save point. Man, so many of the enemies just don't drop anything when you need it. It's like I'm playing Diablo 2 and all the chests are just empty. I thought that was really funny. When Diablo 3 came out, one of the things that everybody complained and moaned about was that the chests didn't have good enough loot in them. I'm just like, dude, did you guys, like... Well, people in general just complained so much about the loot drops in the game, and it's like, did you guys play Diablo 2? It was just 99.9% garbage in that game that everything dropped, and most of the chests were empty. You only played 3? I really liked Diablo 3. I think that they have, like, changed it too much. And they made it too easy and pointless because they just give you too much good loot. They give you too much good loot, like, for free. And by give, I don't mean random drops, I mean like they literally give it to you. And there's no penalty for death whatsoever. So there's like no point to try to play well or to build a good build. Except not doing so wastes your time, kind of. Because you're spending too long killing mobs, because your build isn't good. But, like, the game doesn't actually punish you. I don't want a punishment to be a waste of time, you know? I don't know. So, like, I think Diablo 3 is pretty fun on hardcore, but still, they just... I still don't like the fact that they kind of give away... They give away loot that's so good that it would be dumb to build your build any differently than centered around the loot that they give you for free. Anyway, that's enough about Diablo 3. Let's fight a Metroid. This arena is set up in the same way. So we'll do this same trick of kind of using this little area. Whoop. Oop. Ah, shoot. Okay, this is pretty good. Yes, yes, yes. This is beautiful. Oh, that was really good. We got a lot of damage in there. When he's slightly too high like that, it's a little harder to deal with. Yeah, that was beautiful. We barely got hit at all there. Alright. There's only one Metroid left. Man, in the remake of this game, the Metroid fights are like, they're so good. They're so fun. Like, fighting the Metroids in the remake is like by and far the most fun part of that game. Which is so good, because it's like the point of Metroid 2 is exterminate the Metroids, you know? Alright, so we're climbing up here for the save point. I'm almost sure there is a recharge station before the last boss. And there we go! We've saved. And here we go. Down the final lava pit. It doesn't even change the music on this one. We gotta keep it intense. I think this area in the new one is like really weird. I don't remember what it's like in this one. I remember it being very open. I just wanted to test that liquid there. What is this stuff? It's like nothing else we've seen. This is really interesting, just this area. Oh, and you kind of float with the morph ball. It's just like Metroid mucus. That's what I'm gonna say this is. Just pools and pools of Metroid mucus. Maybe it's their spawning pools. Spawning pool. What a cool phrase. StarCraft was awesome. Whoa, okay. it's thick enough to not seep through that crevice that that Samus can slip through, so the surface tension is out of this world. Okay, there's a bit much of it though. You know, we've been running around this stuff for quite some time. And this is just a repeat of the last ones where there's like one more pool up here, it's got nothing in it, okay, and then we go this way. Alright, a save point. Beautiful. Whoa, you move really weirdly in it. Okay, so here's what I remember. This very open area. And somewhere in here... Uh-oh. Well, that's why that's there. Somewhere in here, there is... Okay, so... we should just go left to right, actually. Okay, let's drop down. Get our space jump going off this thing. And then left to right, let's see what these things are. Okay, this one has a music change, so this one's probably got the boss behind it. So let's actually just assume that's got a boss behind it, because there's a music change. Let's see what's up here. Because one of these should have an energy refill, one of these should have a missile tank. Or a missile refill, I mean. Oh, a broken Chozo statue. What? What is this? Ice beam. I guess they probably really want me to have Ice Beam at this point. Being that Metroids are weak to ice, I should probably have this Ice Beam. I mean, they're giving it to me right here, so I'm gonna trust them. Ah, here it is. The energy. And the missile refills. Beautiful. And then is there anything over here? You know what would be really sweet? An E-tank. So yeah, I never got the 5th energy tank. Well, that's fine. So... I think we save our game. That might be a mistake because what if the Ice Beam is actually bad? But come on. In game design terms, that's why it's there. Is because it's necessary. And there we have it. Now we don't have to, now we don't have to go to that recharge station if we die. Again. Okay, so, also, this final boss battle, the first time I did it, was like a huge pain. And I think I was doing it incorrectly. Especially with the way that you defeat the Metroid Queen in Metroid Other M and in Samus Returns makes me think, oh yeah, I definitely did something wrong the first time. Oh no, there's 9 Metroids now. There's more hatching. Nope. Oh, and they're like regular Metroids. Look at that. Just like the first game. Freeze them and give them 5. So yeah, that's why that ice beam is there. Perfect. Oh, right, because these are regular hatchlings, because they're coming fresh out of the queen. Uh-oh. Man, look how cool Metroids look, in general. They're just awesome. That would be a cool tattoo. Just a Metroid. Ah. Oh, come on. Oh, this one won't let go of me. Oh my god. Okay, that one kicked my ass. It sure isn't like the first one where Metroids give like hella loot drops. In the first one, the missile packs that they drop give you like 30 missiles. Oh. Okay. That's all the kids. I feel like I need to go hit those recharge stations again. Probably save the game again, too. If I had done better on the Metroids, I would have just gone, but instead I did poorly on them. Okay, this is already the first room that had them, so this isn't too big of a backtrack. And this is what I'm talking about, too. This music, I mean, this music is the tiny, like, it's a tiny bit annoying, but, you know, atmospheric, for sure. So it's half of what I'm looking for. It's annoying in a scary, atmospheric way, which is good for this area. Yikes. Oh. weird. Your spider ball doesn't work in the mucus, and then the space jump just like feels really weird. Okay. Let's go fight the final boss. Man, the capture looks kinda weird, like it's too bright. Maybe I gotta check my capture card settings, because it definitely looks pretty weird compared to what I'm looking at. I'm looking at more of a sepia tone, while you guys are getting like kinda an ugly red and yellow thing going on, it looks like. I wonder if that's something I can... Let me just... Give me like 1 minute to fiddle with it. Is it like just brightness? Just looking at a couple other things, because if it were, I don't know if I like lowering the brightness. No, that doesn't make it look any better. Oh well. The other thing I could try would be to go into OBS itself, do color correction, and like... No, that's no good. Nah. I don't know how to fix it. I mean, it doesn't look the worst, it's just not great. Yeah. That's what I was saying. It doesn't look the worst. Alright, here we go. The final fight. So this is about what I remember this fight being like. Whoops. So, I wonder if it's right away. In the other games, you can, like, go inside the queen. You have to go, like, inside the queen with the morph ball and bomb her from the inside. Like, is that what this is? Am I supposed to be doing that there? We're gonna do a little bit of experimenting. But maybe that's just something I have to do later in this fight, and not right now. Or maybe I'm supposed to get up here like this. I don't know, dude. She's like huge and taking up all the space. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. That's why we saved the game after fighting the other Metroids. Whoops. But yeah, the first time that I did this, I just did the screw attack to the right, missile to the left method the whole time. And it just took a million years, but she eventually died. However, I'm wondering if, there must be some kind of part where I can morph ball into her. But I don't know if I'm just not doing the right thing, you know? Like, maybe you can do it earlier if you just be in the morph ball sooner. I'll figure it out. And it'll be fun. I'm gonna try and do the missile strategy for a while. And if she doesn't, like, reveal herself to vulnerability, then I'll start experimenting with more moves to do. Whoops. I was playing out of the corner of my eye on the capture while trying to check for, like, dropped frames and stuff. Whoops. Okay. Well, what if I, like, spider ball up here? Now I'm doing the thing I said I wasn't gonna do. Okay. Alright, that's not working. Yeah, okay, if she bites twice, that was making me get hit. So I gotta do 2 like that. I'm screwing that up. I gotta wait longer right here before doing that. Right here, wait longer. Oop. I didn't wait long enough again. Shoot. How did that happen? I don't know what I did wrong there. I screwed something up in my pattern. She's coming forward earlier. Oh, is this when you... What? That looked like what people are talking about. She's making different sounds now. Oh, don't... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Disc or dev, don't tell me stuff! I have an idea, though. Alright. We died. But yeah, that one time she started to behave differently, where when we hit her with a rocket, it like froze her. Now the problem was that I was freezing her like too high up. So if I were to go into Morph Ball at that time, it would you know, I couldn't like Morph Ball into her. But certainly, that's the ticket. Because again, in the other Metroid games, the queen you defeat by going inside of her with the Morph Ball and bombing her from inside. Now, that means either my two ideas are that I need to wait until she does that thing where she like starts behaving differently and the missiles start freezing her. I need to use that opportunity to go inside of her. Or we need to like I need to lay a bomb and have her just eat the bomb, maybe, or something like that. Don't know. Oh, I got a texty message, though. Nope. The old walk of shame back to the boss. It's also interesting that you can just leave the boss arena. I wonder if its health is saved if you do that. If you're about to die, so you, like, leave? I don't know. Who knows? Or maybe it's just for you to leave if you didn't expect to be fighting a boss. Oof. Oops. I could probably be getting more damage in on the boss, but this just feels the safest. Except I really don't like when that happens, when I wait too long to shoot that missile. Whoa, that one just disappeared. Oh! Oh, I missed it again. Okay. Man, that's really difficult to time. But I think that's the idea. When she does that, I have to get down to the floor, then missile her again when her head comes closer to me. And at that point, she's frozen where I can morph ball her. I wonder if the manual says something about how to do that. It probably does. That happened a little bit faster than I was expecting, though, so I guess we're probably doing pretty decent damage. Shoot. Whoops. Ah. Okay. Ooh, I barely made that one. Oops, I can't do this one. Okay. Ooh, that actually seems better to do. Maybe not if that happens. Ooh. Now it's making crazy sounds. I don't know why one of those missiles didn't hit. And that one too. Uh-oh. So I'm out of missiles now, which means I think I just have to leave. Oh wow, it puts you right here? That's really interesting. So let's see what happens now. If I try not to take too much time, you come over here, refill, come over here, re-missile, oh, right. Okay, so you guys don't think that you can get back into the queen fight from the bottom, do you? From the ice statue room? What if you could skip all this? I doubt it. I really like this little brick sprite, like with the jagged edges and stuff. Just like the general brick look for floors. I don't know, it looks cool. This area looks really cool too. Like Metroid, I really love all the different like wall sprites that they use. All right, here we go. Let's see how much health this thing has left. Oops. Oh, looks like it's all reset. So we gotta be careful not to waste missiles this time, which I'm not doing a great job of so far. But that's what my new system there is for, is to waste less missiles on that phase. Keep wasting missiles there, though. And then when you get hit right there, it's like it despawns your missile. Okay, I've wasted a lot of missiles. What the fuck? When you get hit, it, like, takes your missile away. That's so weird. Just gotta get better at this pattern. Gotta get back into the groove of it. I'm wasting so many missiles. I've landed like a fifth of them, I feel like. But I just need to see what happens on the part where she freezes. If I... Oh! That's why you can reset the fight. Because if you miss your chance for the bomb, you can just reset at that point instead of doing the long way. And she'll reset and give you another opportunity. I get it now. Okay, so we really need to nail what that means. I cannot stand the way that if I get hit by that thing, it takes that thing away. But you know what? That means that we can just do the old method here, where you just stay to the right. Because she's not going fast enough to make it a problem. In fact, it seems like we could probably do a bit more damage if I just became a little bit more reckless. Because, like, when we bomb her, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Will that just end the fight? I'm not sure. I gotta stop doing that, though. Or, it's like the missiles might have limited range, also, it seems like. Maybe that's what's causing them to despawn, not me, like, getting hit. It just happens to be when I fire them incorrectly. That one, I don't know what happened. Okay, she's got to do the weak thing any one of these missiles now. This is bizarre that she hasn't weakened yet. I mean, I know I missed a lot of missiles early on, but this is crazy. Did I miss it? Maybe I missed it. Oh, yeah, I missed it apparently, because now she's doing the... Now she's giving me the crazy talk. So, like, we have to leave again because I'm out of missiles and I'm not going to kill her with that many missiles. It's almost like she doesn't do the weakness thing a second time. But I must have just missed it. Excuse me. Alright, let's try something stupid. Yeah, there's no way. Not even that one that looks different? Okay. I just feel like the only reason that you should be able to leave that boss fight is if you missed the opportunity. Which means if you miss the opportunity and leave, there's no way that it wouldn't give it to you again. Otherwise, they just wouldn't let you leave. And they would let it screw you. I'm so glad you can save and refill after defeating all these Metroids. Alright, I hear her. Ah, I missed the easy one. Oh, that one was too late for me to shoot a missile. My timing on the second jump has been so bad. That's more like it. Okay, it's like you do a long one and then a little one. Long one, little one. Perfect. Which is kind of what the boss does. Long neck, little neck. Whoops, I did 2 long ones there. And that one I kind of jumped too early. Yeah, look at this, it's like she doesn't do the weakness thing. Because last time she did it when I was at like 130 misses. Either that or I'm just not satisfying the thing that I need to do to make her do it. But it seemed like it was just hit her with a certain number of misses. So it's like we need to actually reset. Which I'm fine with, it's just that, you know, why would you be able to leave the... There it is. No! I wanted her to get just a little... Okay. Oh. Wait. Why was I... Why was I bothering to put my missiles away? Oh! Oh my god, 4 missiles left. And we did it. Oh! Wow, that was crazy. Oh man. Wow. So that was it. When you stun her with the missiles, you need to stun her lower than I was before. Which was nice because you could stun her multiple times as she went down. And then I was able to morph ball into her. Oof. Oh, there it goes. Oh, look at this. It's a little baby. And look, it's eating the little things. It's so cute when it eats the stuff. The noise that it makes. Vincenzo, thank you for the GG. Are you guys hearing how cute this thing is when it eats? It loves it. Yeah, that's great. Oops. Eat all that up, you're a growing boy. It might be a girl, I don't know. The baby. And the stars. The old starry night. Oh? Just gotta go higher. Okay, I guess I guess we'll just climb up here and see what's in it. See what there is up here. Oh. My brother is calling me. Yo, can I call you back in a tiny bit? I'm at the very end of Metroid 2. Okay, go. Alright. My brother, he understands. Boop. He understands. Oh, we landed right on the ship. Look at this ship. Did we start here? Yeah, we started in the ship. We've done it! That game was a lot more enjoyable that time. I mean, I enjoyed it the first time, but that time I liked it a lot. It's a good game. I guess we'll have to play the other bottom tier Metroid games again to decide whether this one is... I was saying that this was the worst Metroid game. You know, I might have to reconsider that. We'll play the other ones again and we'll reconsider. But that was pretty darn fun. Definitely one of the better Game Boy games. Not that Game Boy's bad, but it was just a really good game. On the Game Boy. Seems like this game kind of stands up there with, like, you know, Kirby's Dream Land and those, you know, Mario Land and, like, Operation C and stuff. Just, like, good Game Boy games. You know what other Game Boy game I need to get is, that Castlevania game. I forgot what it's called. But there's a Castlevania for Game Boy that I've never even heard of until just, like, very recently. But thanks for the follow also, Vincenzo. I don't know if I said anything about it. I may not have, because I don't usually say anything if you're not in chat, because you might just want to lurk. But thank you. 5 hours, 16 minutes. You know, that's not so bad. It felt longer. It did feel a bit longer than that. All right, let's press the buttons. Start, select, A, B, D-pad kind of stuff. Nah? All right. Well, all right. So I'm really glad I got to finish this today, because there it is. There is the end of the second Metroid game out of the 11 that we'll be playing in the complete series playthrough. So get ready for Super Metroid, Metroid Prime, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, Metroid Other M, And oh, Metroid Prime Hunters. Sorry, I forgot that one in there somewhere. Other M and Metroid Samus Returns. Those will be the full 11. This was the second, and I'm really, really glad that we got to finish it. And I'm really glad I played it again too, because I have a much higher opinion of it now, which is great. So, thanks very much for watching, everybody. I will probably be back in like a few, like 4 or 5, maybe a couple more hours. Between like 4 and 6 hours, I will probably be back to play some more Killer 7. We are on the Killer 8 super hard mode on that, and we'll probably finish that. Well, we probably won't finish it, but we'll play a bit more of that later today. But before then, I'm gonna watch some wrestling with my brother and do some other stuff. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and let's raid somebody real quick. Let's just do a little raid. Let's take a quick look around. Who's playing what? Who's playing what? Mr. Death Rider is playing. Actually, Lexo is playing Fallout 76. I'm kind of interested in Fallout 76. Let's take a quick look at this. Lexo is a really great streamer. I hope you guys like him. This guy streams, he speedruns Super Metroid. And he might also speedrun A Link to the Past. So you'll see him doing crazy Super Metroid stuff every once in a while. But right now he's playing Fallout 76. And thanks for watching again. Bye, guys. It'll be 5 a.m. there. All right, yeah. All right, see you later.
I see the icon, but yeah, I've seen the event, join the event,